Hello folks, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, whatever the case may be. As you can see, I am just about finished my camper Christmas canvas. That was a Christmas present, an early Christmas present from my lovely, wonderful friend Lola, from Lola, the Crafting Sister. That's the name of her YouTube channel. I'll try to remember to add a link to her channel in the description. Hopefully I remember. If not, give me heck in the comments. So, I've actually been doing doing the canvas, each section in alphabetical order for a change of pace. I alternate between alphabetical order and doing it like across the the words, If you've been around for a while, you'll know. Yeah. It's me and my squirrel brain. And speaking of squirrel brain, I've been thinking about starting up a new YouTube channel called Conversations with a Squirrel Brain. Yeah, I'm always thinking about starting up a new YouTube channel, and just to talk about anything and everything, just whatever in general. So that I can, I guess, gives me a way to vent and just talk about whatever's going on in my head. But yeah, the name came to me last night. Conversations with a Squirrel Brain. Because, well, I have a bit of a squirrel brain, right? Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. Yeah. Just got my coffee brewing. It's just about ready. Let's see. So the other day I went and I got my permanent CPAP machine. And yeah, apparently I'm going to be on this thing for the rest of my life. Yeah, pretty much the rest of my life. I go back once, maybe twice a year to get replacement equipment for it. But yeah, I learned that the guy that I deal with at the respiratory place, he does diamond paintings. Hello! So I told him about my channel. So hopefully he becomes a new subscriber and watches and enjoys my videos. Yeah. Because I told him about the one store where I get my premium diamond paintings. The store is called Rhymes with Purple. And he's like, yeah, I know that store. And I'm like, yeah, that's where I get my diamond paintings from. The ones that when I buy local. He's like, oh, really? I diamond paint too. Yeah. So, of course, I was excited. It's like, oh my god. Yay! Hopefully a new subscriber. Yeah, and normally I need to spend the next day recovering. Well, we went shopping as well. This was on Thursday, and my dad was in the town next door for coffee when we were there, and we talked about we're going to be treating my dad and my bonus mom to an early Christmas dinner as a Christmas present. We were going to do it for this next Saturday on the 20th, but because of the highway closure, my dad was like, well, why not? Like, he came over yesterday and brought us some homemade chili. Oh my God, we had that last night with rice. Oh, it was so good. And a roast, and he said that we could just stick the roast in the air fryer, right? Put some barbecue sauce on it. So actually what I'm going to do in a little bit here after my video, I'm going to the container that the chili came in, I'm going to wash that, and then I'm going to use that. I'm going to put the roast in that because it's not a very big roast. It's just enough for the two of us. And I'm going to put some barbecue sauce in, and I'm going to marinate it for a few hours. Then I'm going to put it in the air fryer. Num num num. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But going to get some laundry done today as well. My boyfriend is coming over tonight to visit. But yeah, anyways, so my dad was like, I talked to my dad about us doing the early Christmas dinner on the Saturday, and he's like, well, why not do it Sunday when the highway is actually open? And I'm like, well, I was figuring like 5 p.m. on Saturday, you know, for dinner. And he's like, yeah, no, I don't really like driving, and that's after the sun has set, and don't really like driving in the dark. And it's like, well, I could drive. And he's like, yeah, no. He's worried about driving in the dark for any of us. Those of us who have driver's licenses, meaning not Wolfie, because yeah, she can drive, but she doesn't have a driver's license, and her learner's has it expired a few years ago. And for her to drive on the highway, no, her anxiety is too bad. She's never driven on the highway. She's got very little driving experience. Yeah, but I did teach her how to drive many years ago now. Yeah. But, so yeah, we're actually gonna do an early Christmas dinner on Sunday at 1 o'clock instead. So, yeah. It seems like it's the there. Now it's not so blurry, right? Stop shaking. There we go. Yeah. It's coming along, hey? Yeah, it's coming along. So yeah, so we're going to be doing that on Sunday the 21st. Yeah, looking forward to that. We've got all of our all the dirty laundry is in here. I'm pretty sure there's one garbage bag in the van that I don't remember what's in it, so I gotta check it to see. But yeah, we're gradually working on getting this place cleaned and organized, more comfortably livable. And the space heater has started working properly again. So it's not just continuously on, it actually will shut itself off when it hits the right temperature, which is nice. Yeah. Let me think what else here. Oopsie. yeah, I can't really think of much else. Yeah, my new CPAP machine, it's taking me some time to get used to it because, well, it's a brand new machine. Brand spanking new machine. So, it's got new smells to it. So, getting used to the new smells, and I don't know why, but it just, well, I'm using the same mask, right? The same headset and the same hose and all of that stuff, but it just feels different. It's really weird. Yeah, just gotta learn to adjust and get comfortable with wearing it and using it. And this new one, it has a smaller reservoir, so I have to fill it after every single use. The old one, I was able to get a couple of 2 or 3 uses out of it before refilling it. I don't like the reservoir getting too low with water, because you don't want to accidentally burn. There's an element in the bottom. Yeah. And don't want to cause any damages to it, because this machine, basically I've gone from like a $600 machine to an $1,800 machine. Yeah. And the last thing I need is to accidentally damage it, and then the ministry turn around and say, no, we're not paying to replace it. We paid for the first one, you can pay for the second one. And then having to come up with $1,800. Yeah, no. Can't afford it. It would take a really long time to save up for it. Yep. So, I'm being extra careful with it. Because, yeah, I'm stuck with the thing for the rest of my life. But what's really cool is it comes with an app, so that I can monitor my usage. I'll monitor all kinds of things with it through the app. And I got the app on here. And look at that. Oh, I have a score of 100 over 100. 15 hours usage, apparently. Good mask seal. 0.2 events per hour. 2 times mask on off. Usage average so far is 2 hours 47 minutes this week. But that's because, well, I've only used it a couple of nights. But yeah, woke up a couple of times during the night to use the washroom. That's something that I gotta talk to the doctor about. I've always had bad kidneys. So I gotta talk to the doctor about that. About my kidneys. And see what's going on. And then my low thyroid, I gotta get blood work done soon, sometime this month. I'm almost out of pills for my thyroid, so gotta see how that's doing. Oh goodness, yeah. Aside from that, yeah, my life is still pretty much boring. Pretty boring. Pretty boring. But that's because I'm quite the recluse. Very seldom go out. But the other day when we got home, and we actually stopped at the well, it's not really a truck stop. It's like a food. It's a food trailer. Yeah. It's yeah, and there's like a guy that he cooks your food like right there. And so we stopped there because I knew I was going to be in no condition to cook when we got home. So I got us each a burger. Yeah. And see, when he's frying the burger patty up, he actually has a meat thermometer that he uses to check the meat. And yet my burger, the patty was still just slightly undercooked, which sucks, but it was a little disappointing, but it still tasted so good. But they also they also do catering, and I was asking him how things were going with the business, and he said that not too great. He wants to shut it down until January, because they only made $175 last week, which is not enough to keep it going. But they do catering as well. And I asked him about the catering, and he said, "Oh, the catering's going great, because this month is Christmas parties. Last month was like staff. They were catering for like staff meetings or something like that. I can't remember exactly the terminology that he used, but yeah. So it's just having him out there in the trailer during the day. Oh, he's cooped up there by himself all day in the parking lot, and they were hoping that with the skidooers, they'd make money off of the skidooers, but it's cold and it's wet, relatively wet. Well, it's somewhat wet, but there's like not much in the way of skidooers because there's like no snow. Yeah. Yeah, we have like, this is a very, very mild winter for us. It's like, it's been a few years, let's see, 2021, that winter was the last time we had a very mild winter with like next to no snow. But we'll see how things get later on in the month, because the last time before that, where we had no a very mild winter, I was a teenager, and we had a green Christmas, literally a green Christmas. We got up Christmas Day and there was no snow on the ground. So immediately after we were done opening Christmas presents and eating breakfast and all that stuff, my dad grabbed his golf clubs and went to the golf course. Yeah, I might have mentioned this in a previous video, but yeah, he was front page. There was a picture of him on the front page of the newspaper, like 2 or 3 days later or whatever, because of being able to golf Christmas Day. But while he was at the golf course, it started to snow, and then started to snow more, and he had started golfing with like the regular white balls, but then as he progressed, he had to, and as the snow fell, he had to switch over from his white golf balls to his fluorescent golf balls in order to be able to spot him in the snow. Yeah, I think there was about a foot and a half of snow on the ground by the time he was done golfing. And it snowed for several days in a row. So, yeah. So we had about 3 or 4 feet of snow within a couple of days. Yeah. Anywho, my coffee is ready, and I'm gonna go and I will finish this. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get a diamond painting for Christmas from. We'll see. But from Wolfie, maybe we'll see. But in the meantime, we'll see you later. Bye.